Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just got my whipped coffee, and as you can tell from the title of this video, today we're going to be making some tie-dye. So I've been seeing like the tie-dye trend going around a lot on TikTok, and like a lot of different stores are selling like tie-dye sets. But I just thought it'd be fun to tie-dye my own clothes and see how they turn out. Like right now I'm actually wearing like one of the tie-dye shirts I made like a long time ago, I think when I was in high school. With my siblings, because we used to make tie-dye a lot for fun, but now that like the tie-dye trend is back, we're gonna be making some more tie-dye for you guys today. I know a lot of people are like bored right now in quarantine, and if you don't really have anything to do, or if you're just bored or anything, you should try tie-dyeing because it's really fun. And yeah, okay, so the tie-dye that we're gonna be using today is just like this 5-pack of tie-dye, and you can get it from Amazon. I know you can also buy it from Michael's right now, but since we're in quarantine, you can't really like go to the store and buy things, so you can just order off of Amazon. I know there's another brand called Rit, I believe, that is also like a good tie-dye brand that a lot of people are using. This one comes with rubber bands and gloves in the kit, so that's good because you're gonna need that when you're making the tie-dye. Okay, just some general tips for when you're tie-dyeing to make sure you get the best results is just to make sure you follow whatever instructions come with the tie-dye kit you're buying, just because specific tie-dyeing brands have like specific instructions you need to follow, so just make sure you're paying attention to that. Another thing, make sure you're paying attention to your dye to water ratio, because if you want a more vibrant looking tie-dye, use more dye. If you want more like of a light color, pastel color, then use less dye. Make sure you're like wearing gloves, and wear like clothes that you don't really care if they get ruined or get dye on it, just because tie-dye obviously stains and you don't want your clothes to get ruined, and you don't want your fingers and hands to get stained. Also, make sure you work like outside or do it in like an area you don't really care about, or if you don't want it to get ruined. And make sure you have like lots of extra rubber bands depending on the technique you're using, which will be showing you like different techniques you can use to make tie-dye. And make sure you have extra like plastic bags, because you need the plastic bags to store your tie-dye in while they're setting and you're leaving them for a couple hours. So yeah, that's basically it for just some general tips. These are tips that I follow, and I always get the best results with my tie-dye from doing this. And just like, yeah, anyways, right now we're just gonna move into making our dye and doing our tie-dye. Okay, so for the first step, you just want to start off by making your dye. So I already made this purple one, and it already comes in with dye in it, and you just have to fill it up to the line and then shake it. And make sure to wear gloves while you're doing it. Like, I was wearing gloves, but I already have a little bit of purple on my hands, but whatever. So I'm just gonna do it with the rest of these. And like, I find with the amount that already comes in the pack, it's very vibrant. So if you want like a less vibrant color, don't use the amount of dye that comes in there. It also comes with extra dye and like the actual kit, and like extra gloves and rubber bands and stuff. So yeah, like the colors that are probably here, I'll probably have to make a more diluted version for it for some of the colors that I want to make. But so the next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get your clothes wet. You want to make sure they're damp, because the colors tend to blend in better when the material is already damp. I'm just filling up the sink with the water, and then the first thing I'm going to tie-dye is probably these pants. So I'm just going to get them like wet. Okay, so for the first technique, it's going to be like a crumple technique. So I'm just going to start off by like crumpling the sweatpants. Now you're just gonna get rubber bands to like kind of hold it together. It doesn't have to be like perfect when you're crumpling, because this design is kind of like a random design and stuff. Okay, so for this sweater, she's gonna be kind of doing like a bull's eye effect on it. so this is kind of like her finished like bullseye. She just tied a whole bunch of like rubber bands down it, and she started at the corner of the sleeve. So now we're gonna tie-dye our pants and our sweater. Okay, so now I'm gonna tie-dye. I'm gonna be using red and yellow dye to like tie-dye it. Now I'm gonna flip it over, do the other side. Okay, so after you finish tie-dyeing, you're just gonna want to place it into a plastic bag, and then you're gonna want to leave it sit for 8 to 24 hours or overnight, which is what we're gonna do. So I just finished my first design. It's like a red, yellow, and it's gonna bleach to make orange, and like some parts kind of look pinkish. And yeah, so next Kira is gonna do her bullseye one. Okay, so for my hoodie, I just like crinkled it, and I put a whole bunch of rubber bands around it, and then that's the back. And I'm just gonna use the red, and the red actually looks like kind of like a hot pinkish color, so I'm just gonna use this all over it. Okay, so for her last like tie-dye shirt, she's going to be doing the classic spiral design. So then she's going to let it flatten out the shirt a lot. Then you're just going to want to pinch the center and twist it till you get this like spirally pattern. Oh my gosh, so windy. And then after, yeah, not the best spiral, but whatever. We've already made so much tie-dye. Anyways, for this one, you're just gonna want to put rubber bands all the way around, and then until it looks like a pie. So you want to make sure to do each wedge a different color, and then afterwards you have to flip it upside down on the other side and then do the same colors. So now we're going to be doing the bleach dye. So I filled it about 1/3 bleach and then the rest water. We'll see if we need more depending on how bleached it gets. So yeah, but I'm going to be doing the crinkle method for these pants too. Okay, so now I'm going to bleach dye it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I kind of want it to look like a cloudy effect. Hopefully it turns out better. So we'll see. So we let my bleach dye sit for like a couple minutes, like 5 minutes, and like you can actually see like in the darker and the lighter areas now. But I just like put more bleach in here. Anyways, I'll just put in a little bit more bleach in some areas, but I like how it's already starting to get lighter. Okay, so right now Kirsta's doing her last bleach, or her last tie-dye bleach dye. It's just these like dark colored Champion shorts. And yeah. guys, I just uploaded my video from last Sunday, so if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Anyways, but basically we're just gonna let the tie-dye sit overnight in the bags for, you can let it sit for 8 to 24 hours, but we're just gonna let it sit overnight and then we're gonna check on them tomorrow, wash them, and then dry them, and then try them on for you guys. So yeah, but we'll be showing you the whole process afterward. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Here's all the bags of all the tie-dyed clothes, and now we have to wash it. So right now, one of Kira's sweaters are already in there, and you want to make sure to wash them separately, just so the colors don't like bleed into each other, and you don't want to get your other tie-dye stuff ruined. So after we wash all of them, I'll show you guys what they look like. And yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's the next day. I just got my homemade bubble tea with me, and I'm here to show you the final results of my tie-dye. I'm gonna try them all on for you guys and show you how they all turned out. I'm super happy with they all turned out. This is how my pink hoodie turned out, and by the way, I didn't mention, but this was from Uniqlo. It was just like a plain white hoodie from there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try everything on and show you guys what they look like. Okay, so this is just what my pink tie-dye socks look like. I was just wearing them, but I had to take them off to show you guys what they look like. They just look like this. They're so cute. And yeah, and they match my sweater. Okay, so that's basically it for my video today. I really hope you guys liked it. Hope this gave you some ideas if you're bored at home in quarantine and you're just looking for something fun and pretty easy to do. I'm so happy with my results, and honestly it doesn't really take a lot of work to do it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you made it all the way to the end of my video, comment down the fairy emoji. So make sure you stay tuned for my next video. I post every Sunday, and if you want to know exactly what I post, make sure you hit the bell icon to get post notifications. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.